Hi, I'm Josh from the University of Laverne's Small Business Development Center, and here at the SBDC, we help small businesses start and grow with free one-on-one consulting and free resources just like this one. And don't forget to check out our companion article down in the description below. So starting your own barbershop or salon seems like an easy proposition, especially if you've been in the industry for a few years. The barber and beauty industry is fairly regulated here in California, and there are a bunch of hoops that you'll have to jump through just to get your dream started. In this video, I'm going to give you a 5-step guide on how to start your barbershop or beauty salon. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to need to figure out is what kind of services you're going to offer. Are you going to be offering straight haircuts, or are there other services such as shaving or color that customers are going to want? You'll also have to determine whether or not you're going to be selling products such as hair care products or beard care in your location. Now, when it comes to customers, you'll need to decide if you're going to serve men, women, or a mix of both. Now, each type of customer will have their own set of needs when it comes to hair care, so you have to understand what those are. You can offer different kinds of products from larger manufacturers. You'll just need to be trained on them and how to use them and get customers to actually purchase. You'll also need to understand what your customers like and what kind of atmosphere they're looking for. Is there a particular location or clientele you're going to be catering to? How are you going to make that environment as comfortable as possible for those clients? Before you start, you need to figure out what's it going to cost to open up. If you're looking to start out on your own, there are some fixed costs like building, rent, and equipment that you're going to have. Depending on what space you're looking to get into, the rent for the location may cost about $5,000 or more, plus any refurbishments that you need to make to your location. The minimum cost could be anywhere from $15,000 to over $50,000, depending on how much work is actually needed. Now, the other types of costs you're going to need to figure out are going to be variable. This means that the costs are going to fluctuate from month to month based on use, like wages, utilities, and supplies for your business. The better way to think about this is the more customers you serve, the more you're going to be spending. So having a working business plan or financial budget will really be important at this stage of the process. All right, now let's talk revenue. How much are you going to be charging for your services? Now, depending on how many services you are going to offer in your first step, you'll have to price all of those things out. You can do some research around town and see what other shops are actually charging for similar services. Now, you may be able to get away for charging more by offering higher quality services, or less if you can cut the cost of offering the same kind of service. Let's get your establishment up and running. But first, before you can even think about opening up a barbershop, you need to have your cosmetology license from the state of California. You can search online for cosmetology schools or local community colleges with cosmetology programs. Now, to get your license, you'll need to pass the cosmetology test and register with the state of California Department of Consumer Affairs Board of Barbering and Cosmetology. Once you have your license, you'll need to set up your business with the state or the county. Now, the biggest question we've seen online is how to set up your business. You can either be a sole proprietorship, an LLC, or a corporation. We actually have guides on how to set up fictitious business name statements and get a DBA with the county the business will be in, or form an LLC with the Secretary of State of California. So now it's time to set up your establishment. You'll need to find a location and file your entity formation before moving in. You can get help from a local SBDC office like ours here with those filings. Now, once you find the location, you'll need to apply for what's called an establishment license with the Board of Barbering and Cosmetology. This application asks for owner information, the location of the shop, how the business is going to be set up, and the required signatures for all of the owners. So once you have your business started, you'll need some systems to make sure everything runs smoothly. You'll first need to keep track of the money the business makes. If you have a shop that has a point of sale system, then you can definitely go with a Square system, which accommodates credit card transactions and contactless payments. You also need an accounting system like QuickBooks or something else to track revenue and expenses for the business. Now, if you aren't comfortable doing your own accounting, you can hire a trusted bookkeeper or a licensed CPA to remotely connect to your system to make sure that all of your books are in order. So you'll also need to set up some kind of booking system to make it simple for your customers to book appointments with your staff. Programs like Rosie, Simple Salon, or Vagaro each have their own set of features, but you can schedule appointments, send reminders, and connect them to your website to create your own simple booking site for your business. Booking apps are essential because not only can you track customers and each of their preferences, but you can also see what your customer traffic looks like and if your marketing efforts are actually working. So speaking of marketing, it's time to bring in your customers. If you're just starting out, you want to create a local awareness campaign, and you can do this with good old-fashioned mail. The post office has a tool called the Every Door Direct Mail System, or EDDM, to target specific zip codes, neighborhoods, and streets so you can target your customers where they'll be living. You can check out my review of the tool and how it works in the card above. Now, the other channels most establishments are interested in are social media. Platforms like Facebook and Instagram are free, viable options to get your already existing customers to follow your business and see any promotions or activities your business has. You can post before and after photos, stylist profiles, and even testimonial videos. If you're just starting out on social media, check out our guides on how to set up Facebook and Instagram for your business in the cards above. And finally, you should definitely consider creating an email list to connect with your clients, with promotions, events, to keep customers coming in with either weekly tips or monthly newsletters. So opening a new barbershop or salon is a lot of work, with getting a state license and another to open up a shop. It's just as intensive as if you were purchasing an existing business, but that's for another video. The biggest takeaway is to have your business planned out and all of your systems for marketing and operations in place to be a success. You can always get help with planning or managing your business with our free consulting here at the University of La Verne SBDC. But what do you think? Are you a shop owner? And was this something you wish you knew when you started? Or do you have any questions of your own? Let me know down in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, leave us a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you hit that notification bell to get updates on all of our newest videos when they go live. Are you looking for help filing your own licenses to start your business? Check out our Starting Our Business playlist here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.